The idea behind No Quarter is to sort of give people a space to play games around each other. One of the things that really inspired us when it comes to No Quarter is what's now been called the new arcade movement. As we've seen the decline of the sort of commercial arcade, what we've seen is all of these people getting together, playing games, testing them, you know, having a great time, and that's something that has just been picking up steam.
The game that I'm showing here at No Quarter is called Guts of Glory, and it's a competitive eating contest set in the post-apocalyptic future. It's basically trying to take kind of deck building card games and do something with them that could work in the gallery context. And the real mission of No Quarter, at least as Charles has kind of explained it to me, is that they wanted to be able to provide a way for people to make games that they would not normally get to make. For a long time, I've really wanted to make a two-player game, and I've really wanted to try my hand at doing a physical game, because physical games are a lot harder in a lot of ways. Board games are very difficult because you can't just throw in like timing and action to increase the skill and difficulty. You have to make the difficulty work out through the system.
I made a game called Ya Move. It's a cooperative dance battle game where you have a partner and you're supposed to dance in sync with your partner to beat another team. It's just using an iPod Touch, and it's using the accelerometer. When I first started this dance game, I realized it's really hard to make people dance on command. It's like almost as hard as crying on command. The great thing about making a game is that like you can create this like safe space, like this magic circle that people can just feel comfortable being themselves and being like totally honest. There's definitely a trend of non-screen based games. At one point it was like digital means screen. You know, like digital games don't have to actually rely on screens at all.
This stuff is kind of going to merge. Games are going to continue to be popular in both board games and video games, and casual games are going to get harder and more interesting.
There's a space for these events to exist. There's a space for games to exist inside of these types of events. So that's a really incredible point for games right now.
The goal of No Quarter is to preserve that space of design. We want all of the games that come out of No Quarter to then go to all those other places and be played by their audiences, right? We want to take games that have been found in Austin and come and play them in New York. And I think that would be amazing if we could accomplish that.